We left Jacksonville for the last time and headed south. It felt good to be cruising away from our marina, but our plans for a one-week stay in St. Augustine were quickly interrupted. A nor'easter and late-season hurricane Nicole left us dashing for safety. After the storms passed, we were on the water again and headed back to St. Augustine. Being attached to a mooring ball means the only way in and out of the city is by dinghy. For us, this meant launching and driving our dinghy for the first time. Not a pretty picture. Hi, I'm Monica and this is Darren. With no boating experience, we sold our house and everything that went with it to buy a boat. For the last 7 months, we've been learning what it takes to live on the water. No more excuses. Together with our dog Captain Kaya, ready or not, we're casting our lines and leaving the safety of our marina. So climb aboard and come with us as we go seeking adventure. Oh yeah, that does look nice. But let's go back in time a few months, shall we? Okay, so next on our list, it's been on our list for quite some time and has been difficult, but we finally found what we're looking for, and that is a dinghy. You think we found what we're looking for?
Well, we hope we do. Hope we can buy it. It looks really nice. It's a great system. We're getting it for a good price, but now we're headed for the sea trial where we actually crank the motor and start it off and tool around a little bit and see how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the dinghy and the motor that we're considering buying. It looks like it's in really good shape. It's a little older, but it hasn't had a lot of use. 15 horsepower Mercury outboard motor, so it should move us pretty quick, which in the Bahamas would be very advantageous because we'll be able to expand the areas that we can go to.
And after a quick sea trial, we gave it a thumbs up and it was time to get to work. We brought the dinghy back to our slip for a good cleaning.
Mr. Clean, Magic Eraser. You've heard so many people here at the marina talk about it and say how good it is to clean anything. And of course we took it with a grain of salt. We thought, how good could it be? But then when you see, I scrubbed this for no more than 15 seconds. And look at this compared to this. So yeah, Magic Eraser.
At first, we decided on a davit system that allows you to hoist the dinghy up on its side while being attached to the swim platform.
So I'm very nervous because I don't like drilling holes in the boat, even though it's just a swim platform. So we've measured and measured and measured again, and I still have expectations that I'm going to do something wrong here. So here we go.
And after all that, we didn't love it. It was too cumbersome to operate, and sitting so close to the water, we worried about waves pushing up against it, and we would need a separate motor mount. After some back and forth, we ended up installing armed davits instead, with block and tackle to make the hoisting less heavy. Easy to operate and no need to remove the motor. All that was left to do was to glue on the registration numbers so we could put this project behind us. It ended up costing us way more money and time than expected, but as always, we learned a ton, and in the end, we were happy. And that is really all that matters. And we are ready to use our dinghy for the first time. Not so easy on a windy day.
It's a big deal. Look at the capsize out there. Look at the water around you.
You're worried, and you're taking your worrying out on me. I'm not worried. You're stressing out over something that you shouldn't stress out over.
It did seem a little forced, so we decided to wait for calmer water. Finally, some grass. In addition to being the nation's oldest city, dating back to 1565, it's a really cool place, and St. Augustine was our home for 7 years.
So Monica, what do you think about French fries dipped in clam chowder?
It is a really good combination. When I saw that on the menu, I thought, sometimes things are delicious individually, and you combine them and they turn out to be kind of not that good. But this is really good.
It's where we were living when we decided to sell our house and buy a boat. It's the last place we lived with our children as they transitioned from kids to adults. We have seen this city from land so many times, but now have a new perspective from the water. The Castillo de San Marcos and Flagler College are tourist favorites, but there is so much more to this city. Like St. George Street, the epicenter and heart of St. Augustine, with all of its shops, restaurants, and art galleries. A definite must-see.
Quítate la ropa bien mojadita, fuerte mar y se llama indica. Yeah. Tú me das ansiedad cuando no me mires a los ojos. Y aquí estás tranquila cuando me tiras a los lobos. De mí a ti. Recordando esa noche en mi carro y pensé que estaba yo muy claro. ¿Cómo te sientes?
So Flagler is a cool place. Our daughter went to school here and graduated from Flagler College 3-4 years ago now, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, she had a great experience. It's a awesome, really nice school. Not too big, so if you're not seeking out the schools that have thousands of students, this is definitely the place to be. So she was very happy with it. And of course there's a lot of history that goes along with the school, and the campgrounds are just, I don't know if there's any prettier campgrounds anywhere.
Campus, you mean?
Oh, campus.
Campus. It's a beautiful campus right downtown in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
So you can walk to anything here. I think it's a great experience for all the kids that are here.
Yeah, yeah, and it looks a lot like Harry Potter. Has that Harry Potter style. So our daughter was telling us that once a year they had like a whole month dedicated to Harry Potter.
They have a Quidditch team.
They do. So it's pretty cool. So definitely check that out if you're interested in going to a college somewhere that's a little bit out of the ordinary. Right now it feels good to sit down.
Yeah, St. Augustine is a lot of walking, for sure.
It's tiring being a tourist.
It's tiring being a tourist.
After getting a drink, we decided to head over to the fort. Castillo de San Marcos is the oldest masonry fort in the continental U.S. It was built by the Spanish in St. Augustine in 1672 to defend Florida and the Atlantic trade route. The coquina walls are 20 feet high and 14 feet thick at the base. Coquina consists of ancient shells that have bonded together and is quite soft. Because of this, cannonballs would sink into instead of shattering the walls. You can walk around or pay for an inside tour where you can meet and interact with the reenactors, as well as watching a demonstration of how cannonballs are fired. very nice day.
Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to Monica and I that you would choose to spend your time with us.
And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, so that way you'll be notified of future episodes.
And if you think your friends might enjoy watching, then please share with them. They may appreciate it, and it will definitely help us to grow our channel.
Thanks again for watching. We hope to see you soon.